and I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I know the view is amazing, but if you take the view away from this camping site, it would just be a very mediocre camping site. I'm up here on this hill, which is really nice because then you get the ocean view, but my car's down there, so I'll have to do many trips to my car all the time. And then just apart from that, I mean, you can see people behind me there, you don't really have a lot of privacy, and it's just piled on top of each other. And the grass is like, I'm now a camping connoisseur, and the grass is too high. It's really annoying if you want to walk, if you just want to walk with flip-flops or anything. There's just grass everywhere. It's really uncomfortable. But other than that, I think I'll have a good time. But yeah, I'll rate the camping site a 6 out of 10. The view a 10 out of 10. I'll make the most of my day because I'm only here for 2 nights. So I'll have today, and then tomorrow I leave in the morning to San Sebastian. Anyway, I'll enjoy my breakfast and then get ready for the day. This is my morning entertainment today. We're walking again. I put on my shoes and I will walk into the next town. I also brought a towel, my book, my bikini, lunch. Maybe I'll go and sit on the beach somewhere, even though the weather isn't great. But yeah, so I'll use the day to explore by foot a little bit and just let the car stand there for a bit. That is what we're doing today. I also realized I sounded very tired this morning. I just speak very quietly because I want to be respectful towards the other campers and don't want to start talking really loud at like 7, 8 in the morning. That is why I'm always very quiet. And also because I usually didn't have my coffee yet, or I'm just like getting started with my day. So that is why I think I sometimes don't sound too enthusiastic, but I am. It's just morning and I don't want to wake anyone up. Also, this trail, or I don't know, this path is honestly very nice, really beautiful, and once again I'm here all by myself. This maybe is part of the Camino de Santiago. Could be, I don't know, but maybe that's why they're like these backpackers with their backpacks and all their things. Can you hear the birds? Also, it smells like, you know how sometimes in a zoo they have a rainforest? That's what it smells like here. It smells really good. This is a surprisingly beautiful hike. I'm loving this. Honestly, it's a surprise. I did not expect that. So after 7 kilometers, you reach this little town. We've reached a viewpoint. Oh, it's actually, it's very nice. A very beautiful, secluded beach. I guess that is the town where I'm going. This is the last little town we're walking through before we reach our final destination, and I'm just walking on the side of the street now. It's not ideal, but kind of what I have to do. I think I've arrived, and look how pretty this is. It really looks like out of the Disney film Luca, even though we're not in Italy. But wow. I will sit here, eat my lunch, and enjoy the view. And because I carried my towel all the way here, I'll sit on my towel, so that is being used. And even though it's not sunny, it is starting to get really warm. There wasn't really a reason to bring lunch because there are a lot of restaurants here, and I guess the seafood would be amazing, but I wasn't sure if I will go all the way here. And now I have the sandwich, so I'll eat it and not get food somewhere else because I don't want to carry it back. I already carried my bikini, my book, and my towel here that I will not use because it's not really the weather to go on there on the beach. Let's look at how long it took me to get here. 3 hours, 12.9 kilometers. Or Strava says 13.6 kilometers. Interesting. Anyway, so it took me 3 hours to get here. That means I have to walk back for 3 hours. I did think about just getting an Uber or something to go back, but first of all, I have time, and second of all, I like to challenge myself, and I know that when I get back to the campsite, I'll feel so proud. That is why I will walk back, and I'll take a taxi back. Also, I changed my sandwich, so the last 2 days I've been eating bread with cheese. I forgot what the cheese is called, but it's like the one you can buy in a circle, and they're like little pizza shaped cheeses in it. I put some of them in my bread, some serrano ham and tomatoes. Today we're having avocado, serrano ham. Then I bought these like peppers, the ones you can buy in a jar. I'm having that in my sandwich now, and I'll enjoy that because I'm hungry after all this walking. Another thing, at 7 kilometers I wanted to drink something and realized I didn't close my hydro flask properly, and so suddenly everything started to get really wet, including this hat, my sandwich and the bottom of my backpack. But other than that, great trip so far. I like my new sandwich. On the way here I also talked to an American guy, and they are on the Camino de Santiago. He's like, ask me if I'm on it, and he's like, and I was like, no, and he's like, yeah, well, your backpack's probably too small for it. I was like, yes. Even though I thought about doing it, of course I did after watching, is it called Wild? The film with Reese Witherspoon where she goes hiking. I think we all wanted to go and do a hike after that. But yeah, never did it. Right now I also don't have any intention of doing that. I just like the day trips. I could do like, I don't know, maybe a 3-4 day hike, but not for like a month or two. I wonder why the water is so blue. How does this happen? Is it because the water is very clean? Or is it because there's no sand, so it doesn't get mixed with the sand? Okay, so before I head back, I want to get some water and something sweet. Also, let's talk about how pretty this town is for a second. I mean, you have the mountains in the back, then these beautiful old buildings, and the harbor. It is stunning. I want to go in here, but I'm not allowed to buy anything because I cannot take it back with me, so I won't go, but look at how cute.
¿Para ir comiendo?
Sí.
Vale. ¿Qué te iba a decir? 2.60. Ahí.
We got the dessert. I think it's like a pastry from here, I'm not sure. I just know that it's something with hazelnut. And that there's a lot of sugar on it. It's exactly what I need before I start heading back. It is very tasty. And honestly, like 2 years ago, I would have never eaten that because I would be like, this is unhealthy, there's too much sugar in it, whatever. Now I'm just so glad that I'm at a point where I can go to a pastry shop, buy something I want to eat, and try something that is local from here, because I feel like a lot of the traveling you're doing, like a lot of experiences happen through food. A lot of culture is food, so it's just adding joy to my life. Because I used to be like, I would not touch anything that had gluten in it because I thought it's unhealthy. It's not, guys. Or eat anything that has sugar in it. As with everything in life. And I know it's not very flashy, but balance is the key. It's the truth. Now it's time to walk / run back. The view is pretty, but I don't know why I keep going off the trail. And I don't know why there isn't a trail where it says there should be a trail. Well, I feel like I can see footsteps, but that could also be my imagination, my delusion. And I just have to get to the top of that hill. So I made that first hill, but that's the other hill I have to get to. I did not expect that, but I think I could just go back onto the road from here. That was extremely pointless, stupid, and a waste of my energy, but I'm glad I'm back on the street. I'm not running because I have this burning desire to run. I'm running because the flies are really annoying. We are back at where we started. It is 5:10 and I did not expect to spend the entire day walking, but honestly it was very nice. So this was 27 kilometers, which makes this the longest hike of my trip so far, which I wasn't prepared for. I'd say it's a medium effort, maybe hard effort, because I did it out and back. If it was just one way, I would say it's easy to medium. The entire trail is just very flat, which is great, and also it's very dry and very well maintained. It's very easy to follow. I did get lost at one point, but that is my own fault, and I can't blame anyone else than me for that. So I say that was a successful day. I went on a beautiful walk / hike, did some running, had my sandwich on the beach, saw some beautiful places, explored this area with my feet, had a delicious pastry, and now I just want to go back and have a shower and eat something. I would love to have a burger or a burrito for dinner, but I will not go to a restaurant. I don't have that in me today. So instead I'll have some soup, some good old Knorr soup. To be honest with you, I actually bought that when I was like in the town. This delicious pumpkin soup, because I have so much bread left and like a little bit of vegetables. So I'll have garlic bread with soup and vegetables, maybe some eggs, and that will be my dinner. Also, I've been loving this backpack. It's the Salomon Trailblazer 10 liters. It is perfect for like a day hike, at least for me. I don't know, I think for a woman that's the perfect size. And like you can adjust these straps, like you can adjust the height of these straps, and the lower strap goes around your waist, around your hip, which I quite like. Also because then you can use it for like cycling and stuff, because I just don't like when this thing sits on my hip. But yeah, been loving this backpack. And the shoes I'm wearing today, these are the Salomon Ultra Glide 2 here. They're trail running shoes and I love them. They're extremely comfortable. I use them for like when I walk on trails like this, and also for running. I don't get any blisters. They're the perfect shoe, at least for me. I used to get back pain all the time, but since I stopped wearing like a certain type of shoes, like sandals and stuff, and just wear really good quality trainers, I don't experience back pain. Also maybe it's like a little chicken farm there. I think that maybe because I've just been doing a lot of running, which has been good training, and also the gym and all that, so maybe that's also part of the reason why I don't have back pain anymore. I'll finish this walk now, get back, have a shower, wash my shoes, and then make some dinner and enjoy the view from my tent. And then tomorrow morning I'll make breakfast, pack up my stuff, maybe sort the car out because it is quite a big mess in there, and then start driving again. And there's the camping. I just have to get back to the top of the hill. My silver lining. Here is my very random dinner that I'm so excited to eat right now. So it's garlic bread, pumpkin soup, and this is just vegetables with eggs and spices. And this is the view. What a perfect way to end the day. I also added some cheese to this. And now I'll sit here and enjoy the view and wait for the sunset. And then it's time to go to bed. I'm in my tent reading my book, and I feel like I have to apologize for what I said this morning about this not being like, that I'm not a big fan of this campsite. It is very pretty. I mean, the sunset and everything, it's stunning. I was just so, like, I just had such a great time in the Picostero that when I came here and it was just like cloudy and I wasn't sure what I was going to do here, I think I was just like, I'm not sure I like this, but it is very nice. But like I said, the only, like, because I know I'm a professional, like I can now judge campsites because I have seen some of them. No, but like I said, the grass is too high. There are not enough bins around. There are not enough water taps around. Just like the main house where the bathrooms and everything is very dark. And the shop, like usually every camping has a supermarket. The supermarket here from this camping is awful. It's not good. So still, if you take the view away from the campsite, I think it's not the greatest campsite, because now like I just like I think the tents are too close together. You can't have the car with you on like next to your tent, and I think that's kind of an issue for a lot of people here. So maybe I do stand by what I say. It's not my favorite campsite, but I like the view, and I had a great hike or walk or whatever that was today. I started reading this book and I really enjoy it. It's such a fun book. Like I think it's such a smile when I read it, and I'll keep reading that, and then I'll sleep, and then I'll see you tomorrow.